Hey Dana. Yeah, I just wanted to give you some more feedback. I really like this background a lot more. So I made some changes, and I was just going to quickly show you what they are. Just because I think that it's making your caricature, stand out a little bit better. So anyway, so this is the history. So this is everything I did here. So this is what it was like when I opened it. So the main thing was just trying to simplify the background a little bit, and I do think you should get a font that's has a little bit more weight, that's a little thicker. Even something, if you're going to do a font like this is under brush, even something that's got a little bit more that's just got a little bit thicker letter. I mean, it doesn't have to be this either. I mean, it can be tons of even something that just has more, but still legible, right? But just and I like the font you chose, but it's just a little bit hard to see. So if you do a calligraphy one, try something is just heavier. It's just got more weight to it. And again, there's just so many fonts here, like 24 pages. And like this is just too hard to read, so just completely stay away from that, and like stuff like this. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you too long, but so here, so what I did is I did some levels, and I moved stuff around a little bit, changed some layer orders, added saturation. I cropped the background a little bit, made the background darker. I played with the background, and I used the hue and saturation right here just to try to pull it out. I moved it up here because this is a really good negative space here for the text. I mean, you could try, let's see, I'm going to go back all the way to the end. And this is kind of what I ended up, because I know you want this to kind of be flying, right? So, this might be the best negative space. But I mean, I was thinking that maybe, if you did move it down like this, you could put the text up here too, because there's also, but it just seems like the caricature seems better when it's higher up like this, don't you think? I mean, that's just kind of what I think. So I mean, this was kind of my preference, but again, and you can bring some of the more saturation. Where is it? I did mess with this, and I'll turn it off so you can see what, but that looks good too. So you might, you can just try the saturation a little bit and make it lighter or darker. I mean, because actually with the caricature moved, it's not that bad to have some more saturation. You can give it a lot of saturation too, and then make it also darker. So anyway, I would just play with these sliders because they're really, they really do work well to, just to give you, some color, but not too much. I mean, this is what it looks like with no color. And it kind of looks cool even there, but I kind of like the green, and I really love this room. I mean, I love these old houses, and yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much what, and I did some levels here, as you can see. And I clipped them, like, I did the levels here. It looked pretty dark. So I made it a little bit lighter. Again, you don't have to make it that much lighter, but do you see how much more it just stands out when you make it, make it a little bit lighter? I mean, you could also work with these too. So, it doesn't have to be that bright. Or you can just play with these sliders in the levels. So anyway, just kind of playing around with just trying to make it stand out a little bit more. I also did one for the duster, and you can see how dark the duster is before, and then it just comes out a little bit more. I mean, I don't know, you could do some for the mop too if you wanted to. So I don't know. Again, you've got 2 more drafts to go, so it's really up to you. And again, just look at the mop head because I'm going to clip it. See, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just going to clip it to the mop and just see. And then again, you can just turn it off if you don't like it. I mean, Oh, shoot, wrong one. it just made it a little bit brighter, but you know, not a lot. But um, um, I also added this funny graphic. I've just been, because I really love this piece. I've just wanted to really see this kind of like crazy hair kind of thing. So anyway, I really like this part of your mop head too, but I think it'd be really fun to have some kind of just little strands that kind of look like she's really moving, and it's kind of a little bit chaotic and so on like that. I don't know. I don't know. This is such a fun caricature that I don't know. I guess I'm reliving my college times with like playing with all this stuff. Oh, that's too small. But anyway, so I just wanted to give you some feedback, mostly on having stuff stand out. Yeah, that's too big now, so yeah, I just wanted to mainly give you feedback on stuff, you know, standing out. So yeah, I think it's looking really great. It's just going to be a really fun piece. I would totally print it and hang it up. You know, on the wall. I think it looks really cool. One thing I like about having a little more here is it works to balance out the light color back here. And then, you know, and once you get a little bit, some more text, you can maybe, you know, you can maybe add like a layer style or something, because you've really got good repetition in the color, and that's really what makes Unity, right? Because you've got your green here, the green here, you've got this kind of purpley, and then the pink, so it really ties everything together. You've got white and then light color and white here. So yeah, and that's what, you know, repetition is one of the main ways you create unity in any visual medium. So yeah, so yeah, nice job.